Hi, and thanks for visiting our blog about Marketing 101 for the dental hygienist. Monica and I are going to take you through a little case analysis and some background pertaining to marketing. So before we start, we want you to know just a little bit about us. So my name is Monica. I have a Bachelor of Commerce with a focus in marketing from McMaster University. I also have a little bit of experience working as a marketing specialist, 2 years at a software firm and 1 year for the fashion industry. And my name is Amanda. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Music Marketing from the University of New Haven. I was a marketing coordinator for 2 years at an event marketing company in the U.S. And I moved to Canada, and I was a marketing manager and later director for a new home business for 3 years. So first of all, we would like to define marketing. So quote unquote, marketing is defined as the management process through which goods and services move from concept to the customer. So just in short, it's just a plan of action to be able to promote your product or service to your target audience, which are your consumers or clients or whoever you want to get the message across to promote your product or service.
So essential to any marketing strategy are the 4 P's of marketing. They begin with product, which is a product or service that the company is selling. The price is the price a company asks for their product or service, which may include payment plans available to the customer. The place is the physical location, the ease of access, curb appeal, and visibility of the location or of the product itself. The promotion is communication between the office and the consumer, which may include advertising, discounts, and incentives. And this is the part of the marketing campaign which the customer sees.
So applying the 4 P's to dental industry or dental hygiene, so a little bit about product. So in the dental industry, the product is, or the service is, the dental or dental hygiene treatment that is provided to the client. But it can also include products such as toothpaste that's available through the office, toothbrushes that can be purchased, whitening products, Zoom whitening, and anything extra that the client can get through the dental office. So the price is set by the office and the governing bodies in each province. As it relates to dental hygiene, there's very little competition based on specifically the cost of services provided to the client. You don't see a lot of cost competition. There is not a lot of coupons or discounts available to the specific services being offered.
Next is place, which includes the physical location of the dental office and also includes how easily the products within the dental office are accessible. Also includes services and how easily they are accessible. So within place, we have to consider certain things. For example, the ground floor location of your dental office versus the 3rd floor of a medical building. Obviously, the ground floor is more visible and more accessible from street level. Also to consider is bus route versus rural. Bus routes also bring in more people into the dental office because it is more easily accessible to the greater population. High traffic versus low traffic, also a consideration because obviously with high traffic, more people pass by your dental office and it's more visible to the general public. And which brings me to my next point, which is high visibility versus low visibility. And they are affected by many other variables, which we will talk about later.
Promotion is really the guts of the marketing strategy. It's the advertising and brand building of a product and of a dental brand. It's the point of most control for marketing services. It has to be targeted, consistent, compelling, and measurable. These are 4 ingredients that will basically make your marketing strategy successful or non-successful. So we're going to talk a little bit about service versus product marketing because there is quite a difference between the two. So service marketing is more challenging than product marketing, mostly because it's not something that can be seen or touched before the client or consumer purchases it. So it's more something that is evaluated after the fact. Therefore, a stronger message of value is required to let the consumer know the value that is in the service that you are providing, and be able to get their trust and have them come in and use your service. It's not something that is easily measured or evaluated, the service. So like I said before, it's something that is measured and evaluated after the service is provided. Therefore, excellent communication to gain trust is required, and overall, there's just more obstacles to overcome when marketing a service versus a product. So who is the dental consumer? Let's just take a look at the type of clients that will be coming in the door. So you have your typical client who would be a 6-month recare, generally good oral health, basically just in for a routine maintenance cleaning. You also will have the occasional client who comes in when they feel like it, or when their health insurance will cover it, or if they have a reason to come in, such as a chief complaint of pain. The new client will be a referral from a friend or a family member, a walk-in off the street, possibly having heard or seen some of the promotions that have been in effect. It's really important to classify your consumers into groups. It helps you identify who your target audience is and who your existing customer base is.
So when doing market research, there are a few things that you would want to consider. First of all, you want to define your target demographics. So you want to know the average household income, for example, within the area you are interested in. One way of doing that is to look at Census Canada, but there's also another way where you can type in the postal code and it gives you an analysis of that region, and that service is available through Canada Post. Another thing to consider is you want to know the basic wants and needs of the population you are interested in. So you want to know what your current customer base and what your past records indicate that was interesting to your consumers. One way you can do that is to ask through a survey things that they would like to see in the dental office. Another thing you want to do is identify value-add opportunities. So you want to know where and in which ways you could gain more customers. One way of doing that is to establish partnerships with local businesses. Also a rewards program where you would, for example, give points to children, which would which would make them come into the dental office more often. And lastly, a refer a friend program where which you would offer incentives to your current customers to bring in referred friends or family.
So some planning and strategy ideas can include newspaper or specialty ads and online advertisements as well in the form of banners or other online placements. Now, website metrics, and there are several tools and other information that you can gather to help you with these placements, usually available from the advertisers themselves. Billboards and bus stop advertisements are also a good way to reach a lot of people for a very low amount of money. Coupons and val packs, sponsorships, community involvement, identifying the places that will be grassroots directly to your consumers. Referral and rewards programs are always great, as Monica was saying, to bring in traffic and reward people for their participation and repeat business, as well as customer appreciation days. Everybody likes to feel like they're appreciated and that their business is making a difference. Signage is very important, not only to build the brand, but to advertise the brand. So clear and direct and consistent signage is always great. And free educational seminars are an idea for providing a value to your community and to your customers that's above and beyond.
So just as the ad buy process has an evaluation phase, so does marketing. In order for marketing efforts to be deemed successful, they must be measured. This is called return on investment, and most successful campaigns will yield a high return on investment. Depending on the type of marketing efforts, there's different ways to measure your ROI. Some of these methods include surveys, special redeemable offers, basic foot traffic to see if your foot traffic in your office has increased, and website analytics, which include how many people have visited your website, how much time they've spent on your website, and where they came from online. A popular tool to use for that is Google Analytics.
Well, thanks for listening to our presentation. Now that you've gotten a little background and have been introduced to the 4 Ps of marketing, please refer back to our blog to complete a case study scenario related to this marketing presentation for dental hygiene.